All right, so this video, it's been a while since I made a video, but I had to make a video about this whole Brett Kavanaugh thing. Brett Kavanaugh, I mean, we've all heard the stories. And at first, I was like, maybe they should investigate it and things like that. But first, 36 years ago, it's starting to get to the point where I'm starting to get to the point where I'm saying if you're not going to say anything within about a year, then then the statute of limitations should just run out. Because all this coming back 36 years ago, it's been proven that you can't even rely on testimony from a person where something happened a week ago or even the same day. People see all kind of things in traumatic situations. If and they see what they want to see. Your body or your mind sees what it wants to see. So this woman, at first I was thinking that, but now I just flat out don't believe her. I don't think I think she's telling she's lying. And come to find out, she's a Democrat donor. There's a couple of things I'm going to say here. She comes to find out she's a Democrat donor, so she's obviously in the pocket if she's in the left with the left. That's the first thing that just make a person say and then the whole 36-year thing. So you're going to come out with something 36 years after the case, and then say, or after something allegedly happened, and oh yeah, by the way, and then you give it to Dianne Feinstein. Why wouldn't you give it to a news source or somebody like that? Why would you give it to someone? It seems like you're being political when you give it to a person that it's already political, but it definitely looks very political when you decide to give it to Dianne Feinstein. Now it looks really bad. And then she sits on it for 2 months. See, now what it looks like is even Dianne Feinstein, because now Dianne Feinstein is actually saying that, it might not be credible, and we're just putting it out there because that was her Hail Mary. She sat on this to try to see if she can get it. The Democrats sat on this. She's had it since 2 months or whatever. So she sat on this until every other way that they could possibly have to try to railroad this guy for any other reason failed before they threw this Hail Mary into the end zone. That's what this is. And they knew it was a far-fetched thing, so we were going to use this. This is the nuclear option. But unfortunately, this is the nuclear option of a person using a nuclear warhead that was engineered by yours truly, because it has about a 0.0000001% chance of it actually detonating. That's it. If you have a nuclear warhead made by me and you're looking for it to go off, yeah, that's basically what this whole thing is. But this shows the desperation. We've said this. Just something off to the side, Kamala Harris comes out and says that she believes the accuser. Well, here's the funny thing about that. It really doesn't. I don't really give a crap what you think, because when you said, and all these other people, because Kamala Harris isn't alone in her thinking. When you say that you're gonna oppose anybody that Trump puts up, it kind of takes away from your credibility. Because when you're willing to side with some bullcrap like this, it kind of goes a little bit on your credibility. So, I don't believe the woman. At first, I wanted to give the benefit of the doubt. I think there should be like an FBI investigation, because they say we want to wait for the FBI investigation. And really what they're trying to do is just buy a little more time. FBI investigation. If I was the FBI, I'd go ahead and I'd say we're opening an investigation. I would open it for a solid minute, and then I would close it and say we have nothing. Just like at the beginning of the investigation we had nothing, at the end we had nothing. This is bullcrap. And this is once again going to show, this is going to be, this video is 4 minutes. I'm going to say this real quick. This right here, it really shows that the Me Too movement, that the Democrats use the Me Too movement, the same way they do with Black Lives Matter and black folks and minorities and women in general. They don't really care about these people or the groups that supposedly these that these organizations or whatever, or these movements are supposed to, they don't really care about that. They don't care about the people. Only when it's politically expedient do they care about the people, or when there's power to get. That's when they care about us. They say, "Oh, we black people. We'll shoot each other. We see y'all shooting each other in the neighborhoods. Let's just say 500 to 1. But that one cop that shoots somebody, now we're going to pay attention." It just goes to show you. That's what they're saying with the Me Too movement. This right here. They don't give a crap about women. She sat on this for 2 months. If you really cared about women, what you would do, what Dianne Feinstein would have done, was immediately, we need to take this somewhere. Don't give it to me. It's not about the politics. Forget the whole Brett Kavanaugh thing. Forget that. It's about getting some justice. They didn't care about that. Anyway, that's my comments on that. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and all that, and we'll see you in the next one. All right.